How are you guys doing? You guys all doing well out there? What's going on, folks? Let me know if you guys can still hear me while you also hear music in the background. What's going on, my friends? Joyce Decker, Robbie B, Steve Frank, Zach. You know I can't call you Zach. I'm too used to calling you Steve, my friend. Steve, right now, Steve, you have my email, right? Send me your address. While it's fresh in my mind, send me your address right now. Send me your address. All right, I'm just kind of letting this music play a little bit while you guys all kind of gather in here. If you guys can still hear the music and you still can hear me, cool beans. We'll get into this here in a little bit. But like I said, I'm just one of my first reactors and still here. Cynthia Fox, I really appreciate that, sis. Appreciate that very much. Like I said, I'm just letting this music play and you guys are all gathering in here before I actually get into this. And you guys know yesterday there was an attempt on my social media life. It was an attempt on my life. Someone tried to say that there was hate speech going on while we were live on the radio, and that failed miserably. They was able to actually, they just looked at my video, saw that it was a complete lie, and then it was able to get right back up there. So everything is all good. Everything is all well. I figured some of you guys might have figured out that I was going to be back on because I posted a whole lot of shorts last night. I don't know if you guys know that. I told y'all a lot of my subscribers, which my folks has been with me for a long time, they simply made a comment to me, and I got some emails and late as of late, which is true. Let's just be real. They say, Ty, I had a lot of people saying we really been missing your comedic side. And so I just making sure that in order to give you guys some good laughs, I've been doing a whole lot of my shorts lately. So I hope y'all been enjoying those. I've been having some fun with them. And also to be able to get people to laugh off of something that takes less than a minute, that's easy for me. I was used to putting on long skits. Anyway, appreciate you guys all being here. Don't forget to double check to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Okay. Make sure you do that because people are being unsubscribed from the channel. I was on a panel the other night on the porch session, and I had a lot of people that said, "Hey, Ty, what's been going on? I haven't heard from you, man. You haven't been doing anything lately." And I was like, I have been doing stuff for the past 2 weeks. And they're like, "Well, I haven't been getting any notifications." And I told them, go over and check to make sure that you guys still are subscribed to me. And guess what? They go to check, and lo and behold, they were unsubscribed from the channel. So that's why I tell people to do that. Make sure you do that. Double check to make sure you are subscribed. And then you will see next to the word subscribe, you will see a little bell notification thing right there. Next to subscribe, when you hit that bell part, once you click that, something will pop up that says all notifications, personalized, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you hit all notifications because in theory, you're supposed to be notified anytime I post a video, but we know that is not happening. Anywho, as you guys can see from the title, Donald Trump has been reinstated back on Twitter, right? Elon Musk put Donald Trump back on Twitter. Now, some people might think like, okay, what's the what's the deal with this? Well, yesterday, and I went on there and I did it too. Elon Musk, he put a he put a vote out there, and he pretty much asked people, should he put Donald Trump on there, yes or no? And majority of the people voted yes. So if some of you don't know this, let me see if I can bring up my Twitter, and I will be able to share the screen with you guys. I will be able to share the screen with you guys and show you the voting. Now, check this out now. You're talking about a platform. You're talking about a platform that is open. Like, freedom of speech and all that stuff is supposed to be on his platform now. So let me see if I can find it on here. And of course, the tally showed, and I'm going to share the screen with you guys. All right. So give me a second here. But I'm going to show you what the tally showed in case you guys weren't able to see it. Okay. See right here? There it is. He said, reinstate former President Trump. Yes or no? And all these votes that came in, 15 million votes. And the final results, 51.8% said yes, 48.2% said no. Okay. Now, what does that say? The people have spoken, I guess. But some people still say, oh, the same thing that happened there, the same thing that's been going on with these elections that you guys are claiming is blah, 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 yada, yada, peanut butter. Okay. So anyway, with that being said, Donald Trump, he reacts after Elon Musk reinstates his Twitter account, right? Okay. Somebody trying to send me some wine. Reinstates his Twitter account. Donald Trump responds. Okay. So ending his lifetime ban, because Donald Trump was banned for lifetime. Trump was banned from Twitter on January 21st after the January 6th Capitol riot. Donald Trump has been officially reinstated on Twitter, but on Saturday afternoon, the former president cast doubt that he would return to the platform. Trump posted on Truth Social, a social media service he has used since receiving a lifetime ban on Twitter in January 2021, that he would not be switching back over. Vote now with positivity, but don't worry, we're not, but he said, vote now with positivity, but don't worry, we aren't going anywhere. Truth Social is special, he posted. Twitter CEO Elon Musk formally reinstated Trump this weekend after conducting a poll on the platform that received more than 15 million votes that I just showed you guys. He said, reinstate President Trump, yes or no? Simply asked. 52% of users agreed he should allow Trump to come back to the platform, which has already been restored. Other subjects bans, including satirical account Babylon B, Kathy Griffin, and Jordan Peterson, said the people have spoken. Trump will be reinstated, Musk wrote. Okay. Now it says, according to Musk, over 134 million people saw the poll. Trump was previously banned from Twitter immediately after the January 6, 2021 riot at the U.S. Capitol for allegedly inciting violence or fear he could use the platform in such a way. In another tweet, Musk mulled the option of utilizing more polls to help gauge support for potential actions. He also told one user that he could add a feature to be able to poll all active users in the country. Trump's handle at the Donald Trump has been activated, and users on Twitter are able to tag him in posts. As of Saturday evening, there were no new tweets. Meanwhile, Trump posted several times on Truth Social on Saturday, including posts about his ongoing trials in New York and the FBI and the midterm election results. Trump told Fox News Digital in April that he would not be returning to Twitter, even if he were to be eventually reinstated. He said, I am not going on Twitter. I'm going to stay on Truth, Trump said at the time. I hope Elon buys Twitter because he'll make improvements to it, and he's a good man, but I am going to stay on Truth. Musk faced near constant criticism since taking over the platform, as he has fired most of his senior leadership and staff, overhauled the platform subscription and verification system, and announced a number of changes to its moderation. So, with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, my question was going to be, what does that mean for Donald Trump to come back on Twitter? And I know a lot of folks are going to be sitting there like, oh boy, because I'm just saying this. With Donald Trump being banned for a lifetime over what he did, what he said, is absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely 100% crazy. There was no reason, because Donald Trump's last tweets did not incite any kind of violence, okay? And let me see. I will look this up right now as well. so I can show you guys if I can find it, because I would a lot of people have been, as of late, a lot of people have been posting Donald Trump's last tweet, and they're not. Hold on, let me see if I can get them pulled up, because they're gonna try to play some game. Yeah, right. Come on now. Hold on, y'all. Give me a quick second here to get some stuff together. Okay, there we go. There go my guy right here. Okay, I'm gonna pop this up right here. Okay, so here we go. Let's look at Donald Trump's last tweet. Just keep it real. Okay, let's look at Donald Trump's last tweet. Okay, all right, you guys can see me here. That's not it. See that? Donald Trump, January 6th of 2021. Donald Trump last tweet right here says, I am asking for everyone at the U.S. Capitol to remain peaceful. No violence. He said, remember, we are the party of law and order. Respect the law and our great men and women in blue. Thank you. Then Donald Trump also tweeted on January 6th of 2021, please support our Capitol Police and law enforcement. They are truly on the side of our country. Stay peaceful. Ladies and gentlemen, is it possible that when they banned Donald Trump, that this is what they did not want everybody to see? I don't know. But I'm just saying the evidence of what Donald Trump said on January the 6th is right there. It is absolutely stunning to me. The mindsets of some of you in this world right now. I'm not kidding you. We have some people that you guys are mentally incapacitated. I'm not making fun of you. I'm saying this with all sincerity. If you are able to look at what Donald Trump tweeted right there and somehow try to deconstruct the wordings, like you're trying to break out the dang on Da Vinci Code prophecies of the Bible and make up your own thing and say, well, when he said this, what he really was meaning was he was saying it in reverse. See, when Donald Trump said be peaceful, he said, no, be peaceful as in, people on the streets call a gun a peace. And so if they say be peaceful, they're telling you to have a gun, have many guns, peaceful. See, I have a peace. Get it, Ty? If you folks that have that you are so mentally incapacitated, I can show you this of what Donald Trump said, and you will still sit there and try to say that's not what he was meaning when he said that. When he said no, okay, email coming in. Show me again, Ty. Stupid folks emailing me right now. Okay, show me again, Ty. Right there. Donald Trump. I guess this is fake, though. Somebody could have, faked this out and put this up there. Okay, I guess that's just Donald Trump not said that. Now, right there, he says, I'm asking everyone at the U.S. Capitol to remain peaceful. No violence. Now, here's my deal, too. If y'all do know that there were people that were there at the Capitol that were absolutely 100% not Republican, right? You do know that there were other people there. He said, we are the party of law and order. Respect the law and our great men and women in blue. Thank you. He also went on and said, please support our Capitol Police and law enforcement. They are truly on the side of our country. Stay peaceful. Now, people that are looking at this right now, did Donald Trump say, I'm asking all Republicans to stay peaceful? Did he say that? No, he said, I'm asking everyone. Oh, Tata, he was only talking to, come on now. You don't think Donald Trump is not stupid to think that only Republicans were there? Come on now, stop. We know that there weren't only Republicans that were there during January 6th. But the point is the fact that he asked everyone to stay peaceful. He said, we are a country of being nonviolent. I mean, we are law and order. Okay? That's what he said. Okay, look, I know they did not just take that down. Get out. He said, we are a party of law and order. Okay? So what type of violence was being incited there? Don't forget to hit that like button right now, folks, while you guys are in here. Hitting that like button allows this video to be circulated within the YouTube world, because YouTube is definitely not pushing my videos out because they're mad at me. I'm not their friend no more. They're, they just mad that I just don't go along with being the typical easy easy manipulated black person that just goes along with emotions. And I don't think they want me to stay there. YouTube does not want me to be a free thinking black man that's not under nobody's thumb, but I have my own mind, my own results. What's going on, Big Brain Network, sir? How you doing? So here's the thing though. So I'm gonna get to the meat of what I was meaning by this whole article that you guys just got done hearing me read, and also my title of my video. If Donald Trump does come back to Twitter and he actually starts tweeting, what does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? What's supposed to happen with that? I kid you not. While I was doing the live radio show yesterday, I got so many emails in, so many people were tagging me, telling me, Ty, talk about Donald Trump being reinstated in Twitter. I didn't even pay attention, didn't even know it. Talk about him being, oh, Ty. I'm seeing videos all across, people show me videos. People, y'all act like they just said that Donald Trump has been reinstated into the White House. Now, if something like that happened, then we would have a story. But just to tell me that Donald Trump got reinstated back on Twitter, I'm not woohoo, yeah, go Elon Musk, woo, Donald Trump's back, yeah. I mean, he didn't make himself back into the White House, so I don't understand what I'm supposed to be celebrating. I know, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I know I just took the win out of some people with that. What's supposed to happen when Donald Trump gets back on Twitter and starts tweeting? What is that supposed to mean? What is it going to do for the country? Will it get more people what? It'll get more people what? He will what? What changes is Donald Trump going to make? What changes is Donald Trump going to do by being back on Twitter? You still have other social media outlets that people around this world right now. A lot of conservative people are posting things that Donald Trump has been saying. A lot of people are posting videos of things that Donald Trump has said. A lot of people are giving out information of things that's happening to Donald Trump when it comes to Mar-a-Lago and all that. So Donald Trump getting back on Twitter and starts tweeting is going to do what for the American people? What? It's not going to make any changes in our democracy. It's not going to what is it going to do? It's going to make people get on there and pretty much do what we always do. It's going to make you like the tweet. It's going to make you retweet the tweet. But can it keep us actually extra informed? I don't know, because it seems like Donald Trump is not the type of person to sit there and put things out there and try to make moves of what he's going to do. I'm just telling you, I don't get it. I don't know what everybody jumped up and started celebrating like we won something. Now, yeah, I get it. On Elon Musk's side, I get it that Elon Musk is all about freedom of speech, which we are going to see. Because I'm just going to be honest with you guys. If it was my platform, Twitter, dude, you can say what you want to. You can say what you want to. When they say things like hate speech, that's such a broad thing. There is no such thing as hate speech. You can say things that are hurtful to a person. You can say things that are beneficial to a person. You can say things to a person to make them happy. You can say things to them to make them sad. But do you call that sad speech? Do you call that happy speech? Do you call it joyous speech? You know what I'm saying? Do you call it mean speech? Do you call it neutral speech? So just because this social construct, which is ridiculous, has been adopted only on social media platforms, all of a sudden you're seeing people emulate that behavior, not behavior, but you emulating those words out in the real world. Because I can tell you this right now, go out in the real world, and I don't care who you are, people will say things to you that will make you upset. But what are you going to do about it in the real world? The only people that are protected by this so-called hate speech stuff are the ones that are easily offended, butthurt, snowflake. I mean, just melt by anybody. Your feelings get hurt real easy. But guess what? You only get that protection on this social media platform, because in the real world, you cannot do that. People can call you what you want to, and one or two things are going to happen. They're going to have to face the consequences of your reaction, or nothing's going to happen. So all those folks out there, the Transformers, y'all know what I'm talking about. The Decepticons. People say things to y'all out there in the real world. Y'all don't do nothing. That's all you're gonna do is run. Because good out there in the streets, you don't have the protection of somebody to deplatform. You don't have the protection of somebody giving you a copyright strike. You don't have the protection of somebody taking you off of a social media platform. No, you can't do nothing about it in the real world. That's the whole issue, is that y'all need to understand they only want you existing, and this is sad. This is really sad. Go with me, y'all. Y'all need to pay attention to this. This is really sad where you are so caught up in social media that you think that the social media is the real world. Social media is not the real world. It's not. It's setting you up for failure because when you get out there in the real world, people still, you can be a deceptive, you can be a transformer. Let's just be real. You can be gay in the real world, and there's going to be people that's not going to like you. You can be trans in the real world. People out there in the streets, out there outside of your home, they're still not going to like you. You can be straight and people are not going to like you. You can be black out there in the real world. People are not going to like you. Certain people. You can be white out there in the real world. Certain people are not going to like you. But out there in the real world, there's nobody that you can call if somebody says something hateful to you. Trust me. Nobody is calling the police. Oh, 911, what's your emergency? Can you guys send a unit? Sir, are you okay? Not really. Are you hurt? No, well, my feelings are hurt. Sir, excuse me. My feelings are hurt. Well, what happened? Okay, so I transitioned like 2 years ago, and this person gave it to me, and he told me, you're still a man, and I think somebody should come in and arrest him. I'm sorry, sir, but we can't send no one there. Why? It's hate speech. It's hate speech. Sir, we still can't send no one there. I'm sorry that he said that to you, but we can't send no one there. Nobody to come here and arrest them because I am not a man, I'm a woman. I transition. You really think the police are gonna show up to try to come to arrest somebody because they say, okay, I know that you might be trans, but you still a man. You can't do nothing about that in the real world. And the whole point of doing is that they want you to not have any, man, y'all, this is really sad where there's no human interaction. You guys need, I'm telling you, I know I'm me personally, I'm going to capitalize off of having events where I actually meet people and see people and shake hands and hug people because folks have forgotten these 2 years have messed some of you social media folks up. You guys are fine with being in the confinement of your home where you are only protected by social media. Your feelings are only protected by social media. But it's giving you a false reality. It's not even real. I always say it all the time. Perception can become greater than reality. Your perception of the protection that you get on these social media platforms outside your door, you don't get that protection. Your feelings are going to get hurt. But nobody's telling you little soft butts how to deal with it. I don't care who it is. Now, when I say soft, I'm not talking about transgender and gay and bisexual and lesbian. And I'm talking about everybody across the board. I don't care if you black, white, no matter what. Short, tall, skinny, fat. People are going to always find something to say about you. So all this craziness that's going on right now where you guys adopting hate speech, you're not going to get the same protection in the real world that you're going to get on these social media platforms. Social media has made it to the point to where perception has become greater than reality. You're not living in reality on these platforms. That's just perception. You perceive that nobody's going to say nothing hurtful to you. You perceive that nobody's going to judge you. It's going to happen no matter who you are. I don't care how perfect you think that you are. No matter what, people are going to find something to say about you. Gosh, I've been on this darn thing for 5+ years. People have said some of the craziest stuff to me because of the type of person that I am, though. I don't care. I say it all the time. The only people who can offend me are those that I love. That's it. You guys on this internet, you guys cannot offend me. I don't, man, y'all look. So what I'm saying it for is that if I had a social media platform, dude, say what you want to. If somebody called me the N-bomb, which they have on this channel, I don't care. There's other ways around it. YouTube has it to where they can actually sit there and flag a word, the N-I-G-G-E-R word. They can flag that word, but people still can say, Tyler, you're such an N, and they put the hyphen, they put the they put the quotes around and put an N. Tyler, you such a. They can put in there Tyler, U-R-A, and they can spell. They don't have to spell out the N-I-G-G-E-R word. They can just spell you're a N word. They can literally put the phrase N word. What is that supposed to do to me? You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. They're making it to where all you folks are flat out just soft. And they're going to have it giving you this false perception that nobody is going to be able to say nothing offensive to you. And it's fake. It's not reality. Plain and simple. So if it was my platform, You can say what you want to. I do not care. If you call somebody a N-word, you call somebody a a C-word, you call them whatever you want to. That's gonna be up to you how to deal with. Delete their dang on comment. That's all you got to do. Just delete the comment. That's it. But no, you want to go out there try to cancel somebody and all that, thinking you know, oh gosh. Anyway, folks, case in point, it does not matter that Donald Trump is getting back on Twitter. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to increase your efficacy. It's not going to increase your life. It's not going to make your life. When Donald Trump got deleted from Twitter the first time, did anybody's life change? Did it make your life worse? Did your life become miserable when Donald Trump got taken off of Twitter? No. So with Donald Trump being reinstated back on Twitter, I get it. I get that a lot of people love Donald Trump. I like Donald Trump. I like Donald Trump as a president. Now, I'm saying like him as an individual, I can't say that because I don't know him like that. I did get to sit down and have a conversation with him 45 minutes, but I don't know him to say a friend, to say whether I like him or whether I dislike. I like him as a president. I like what he stood for. I like the job that he did for America. But at the same time, him coming back on Twitter is not going to increase my life any. Donald Trump can get on here and tweet all day long about anything. I might read and say, oh, wow, okay. But it's not going to increase my life. Did it increase your life? He's on Truth Social, I guess. By him stating certain things on Truth Social, what is it doing to benefit your life by him being on there? The whole point of this, though, is Donald Trump being reinstated on there should be a kudos to Elon Musk, who is about freedom of speech. But at the same time, I feel that Elon Musk should let it ride to where you can say what you want to on Twitter. Now, I'm about to mess a whole lot of y'all up right now because there's some things that some folks been sending me. I'm just like, okay, wow. You know how they say YouTube, a lot of things that YouTube and all these different platforms are doing, if you talk about certain subjects, they just keep you from doing it. Now, I'm just saying this, and somebody sent me to this. They sent me this. They showed me a video, and I talked about this yesterday. Y'all heard about those people called, they call them flat earthers, right? Y'all heard about flat earthers, right? Flat earthers, there are also these people that do these rituals where they drink blood. And then the other videos they show me were people who put together different juice and things of the sort. And these juices they put together is supposed to help you grow back limbs and things, like regeneration of limbs that you may have lost. Now, I'm just telling you this. I found it very interesting that YouTube was deleting all these flat earth stuff, which I'm like, what? I mean, they deleting all this flat earth stuff. But the drinking of blood mixed with sperm milk, they called it, and also drinking certain juices to grow back your limbs, they stay up on here all day long. They're on here. I mean, I was just like, what? So somebody made a good point. I'm just saying, the flat earth stuff gets taken down, get out of the way, get it out of here, false misinformation, But then the people that got the things about drinking blood mixed with male sperm milk, and then the other person who has a channel talking about drinking these certain juices and herbs and all this can help you regenerate limbs, those videos stay up there all day long. So I just think that it's just weird. So what I'm saying that for is this: you should be able to say what you want to on these platforms. These folks, they talking about you protecting people. How are you protecting people? Matter of fact, you better not get on YouTube and any of these other platforms and say, if you step on the crack, you will break your mother's back. We giving you a copy. We're giving you a community strike tie. False information, misinformation. There is no studies to show that if you step on a crack, you will break your mother's back. No kidding. Really? Y'all see what I'm saying? Anyway, case in point, freedom of speech only exists for the ones who cancel people. They're the only ones that seem to have freedom of speech. I mean, they are the only ones that seem to be protected. Black folk ain't even protected on here. So YouTube, I'm going to be doing a video later on because YouTube sent me a video called hashtag. It's called hashtag YouTube Black Voices. And there's only certain voices that YouTube want up there when it's called black. You're going to send me a video talking about black voices, and I'm going to respond to it. Because there's black voices that y'all definitely don't want to be heard. And it's a certain kind of black voice. So anyway, folks, I appreciate you guys all being in here. Appreciate the comments and all the stuff like that. I'm getting ready to get on some other topics here and all that good stuff like that. And I'll be bringing it to you guys. So with that being said, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Hit that bell notification. And make sure the bell notification is set to all notifications. So when I do post videos, you guys will be notified. Appreciate you guys all being here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.